The Bears offense ready to get things started. The #1 team in the league. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Bears at 11-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. To throw again on second down, Fields. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They'll run on first down. It's Salazar. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
From the 50, here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Salazar. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's got it down to the 28.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Salazar. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Salazar. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Up the middle they go. Salazar. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Salazar. And some room to run now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Open man, completes it to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Salazar. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
Still 1st down.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center because, remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion. And sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Up the middle they go. It's Salazar. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Salazar. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Chase Claypool, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. One of the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Chicago offense set to get started. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Cannon. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Now Fields. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Salazar. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Salazar. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Salazar. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On 2nd and 9, Fields. He finds his man complete. That's Salazar. Touchdown! A great play there. 26 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. He finds his man complete. It's Salazar. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Salazar. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Salazar. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll run on 1st down. Salazar. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence...
Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Salazar. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One last throw here for Fields. This for all the marbles. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.